Good morning. If it's morning where you are, anyway. So today I'm experimenting with a new microgreen. We have, green onion. These trays I have here are trays I made for basically experimenting. I typically grow my peas in these here just because I don't really go through much pea sprouts, and they really like growing in here, and it's the perfect amount for me to harvest. Fills a nice little sandwich baggie, and it's not, I mean, it's probably not really necessary to grow them like this, but this is just the way I've been doing it, so I'm going to keep doing that. But I have the white onion, green onion, going in these ones with a slight skim of soil over top of the seeds. And in these trays, I'm going to, and these ones I'm not going to stack. I'm just going to leave them as they are. And in these trays, I am going to stack. And I'm not going to put soil over top of them. Similar to my radishes, this is also how I do my radishes. I might start growing the radishes in trays. I just watered them, so it's pretty heavy. It's going to be really hot in here today, so I kind of overwater them. But this is how I've been doing the radishes as well, and they do really well in there. So we'll see how the onions do. That is, in case you're wondering, that's Thai basil on the right, and those are habanero plants on the left. And I kind of found out accidentally that violets make great natural pesticides for small gnats anyways, or fruit flies I should say. The gnats don't get stuck in them, but the fruit flies actually get stuck on what I believe are the trichomes. So you'll see they're littered with the souls of forgotten fruit flies. We have some more basil here. I have a really bad gnat issue, actually. They are destroying my basil. So I'm trying these fly strips here, and they work really well, but my gnat issue got so out of control that I'm just really struggling to play catch up. So I might end up closing this room down again and doing a full sterilization. We'll see how that goes. So we'll try these onions out anyways, and we'll just do a light sprinkle over top. I'll see if I can get this bag open. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Oh, maybe. Okay, so we'll do just a light sprinkling. I honestly haven't done any research on what the best way to plant these would be, so I'm just winging it. We'll see how it goes. You know, it could be, this is most likely too light. You know what? I'm gonna do one really heavy just to see what happens, because I know with the radishes I can go pretty heavy, but if I don't, I can just let them fill out more, and then I really end up getting about the same harvest. So we'll see how that goes. So there's another thing I wanted to show you. Over here, I'll show you these quickly. I have honestly what I believe to be oregano and thyme. It's been a while since I started these. I just kind of forgot about them last year and then brought them inside in the fall, and they were pretty much almost dying outside, and they came back pretty well. I have some dead leaves on here just because I sprayed everything down with a peroxide mix to try to take care of those damn gnats, but I don't know if it really helped at all. I just kind of ended up knocking the plants back, but they're doing pretty well. They really enjoy these pots here. These aren't even a draining pot. I just let them get you know, fair and dry, and they do perfectly fine. But over here, here's something I've been trying to figure out for quite a while. This top layer here is sunflowers, and I'm trying to grow these without any soil. So the reason I'm doing this is because I would like to find a way. Actually, I don't have any right now, but you'll notice with your root mats, like when I lay down about an inch of soil into one of these beds, and after I harvest, there is a good inch and a half what appears to be almost a solid root mass, which would be great for feeding to livestock. I'm not sure about chickens. I'd like to try them out with chickens, but I'm thinking with you know, you could give them to horses or cows or pigs, but I mean, it hardly looks like there's any soil in it by the time you're done. But I don't think the cows, I don't know if the cows would be able to digest the soil, or if it would harm the cows. But I know I definitely would like to try to find a way to grow them soilless. There's probably other ways I can do this, but this is just one way I'm experimenting with right now. So I'm overwatering this pretty heavily, and you'll find that when you put too much water to your seeds, they don't like to germinate. So what ends up happening is my theory is anyways, I sacrifice about half the seeds, and then that gives the top seeds something to sit on, so they get the proper amount of moisture, so they'll germinate properly. And then I essentially use the bottom part of seeds as my I don't know what you call it, like a soil mat essentially. And then this way, after I harvest, I can just throw the whole thing out to the cows or the chickens or whatever, and see how they like it. We'll see. If this doesn't work, I'm sure there is some other way that does work. The reason I got this idea was I seen that there is a prototype. It appeared to be a prototype. I don't know if it's in full production, but there is a system out for hydroponically growing, I think it was barley or oats, and this was for an agricultural setup. And these you would be able to grow, instead of just giving the cows straight oats, you could grow them to about 6 inches tall, and then feed the cows the whole mass. There'd be seed in there that hadn't germinated. There'd be the, you know, the grass, and then the root mass, and the cows absolutely loved it. And I can't think of a healthier way to feed cows, honestly. So I'd like to try this out with seeds, and with sunflower seeds, because I eat a lot of sunflower. I'm eating a half a tray a day, sometimes more. So it would be kind of a win-win situation. And I hope to get chickens pretty soon here, so maybe we can, maybe chickens enjoy it. I'll see what they, see how they like roots. I got some mint in the back there as well. This room is pretty Frankenstein. I was growing some marijuana in here briefly, but I don't really smoke much, and it was more of a hassle than it was worth. So I'm kind of daddling with microgreens, and you know, that basil is just nasty with fly shit, so I'm not really going to be able to consume it or give it to anybody. I'm probably just going to harvest all the flowers off it and give it to my grandmother, and then just compost the rest of it.